Hi, I'm Gavin Warrener. I'm a Senior Business Development Manager in the Emerging and Strategic Business Group at Microsoft Corporation. Our team approached Kentico about 18 months ago now. And really we were established to work with content management system partners around helping them to drive broader adoption for their platforms. And so, a year ago or 18 months ago, we approached Tom and we approached Peter, and we had a discussion about business strategy, because really what we wanted to do was to make sure that our strategies were aligned. So Microsoft obviously has a strategy in terms of adoption of its web platforms. Kentico has a strategy around adoption of its platform. And the idea was really for us to work together and find out where those areas were that we could overlap and where the areas were where we could cooperate. And in that time, honestly, I think that we've achieved a huge amount. And so for me, the relationship with Kentico has been hugely rewarding. We've had several initiatives that have included things like Kentico was present at weve when we spent some time going out to a new target market, talking to some new people about what the capabilities of Microsoft's broad platform is. And the idea there was to talk about choice on the platform. So we had 4 different partners there, each of whom was talking about what their unique strengths were. And we had a really good time doing that and learned a lot from that process as well. In addition to that, we've done a lot of work in the platform adoption side of things. So Kentico was the first content management system provider to be certified on Windows Azure. And that was a huge step. And we're going to take that effort that Kentico's put into Windows Azure now, and moving into the future, we're going to talk about new scenarios and new ways in which we can take advantage of the Azure platform together with Kentico software. So that's been absolutely amazing. Lastly, we've spoken about other technologies with Kentico like webmatrix. And so for those of you who don't know what webmatrix is a free web development tool that takes care of everything revolving around requirements that you might have for web development. So installation of a content management system out of the Microsoft Web Applications Gallery, managing that application, optimizing that application when you're ready to deploy it, doing things like search engine optimizations and making sure that there's no dead links in your website, and then lastly deploying that application. So webmatrix has a whole lot of hosting providers that are affiliated that allow you to seamlessly deploy through various different methods that you may want to utilize. So Kentico's done a great job of integrating with webmatrix. They've been really good working with the web application marketplace folks. We have some pretty strict requirements there from a security standpoint, from a platform standpoint, and they were able to get all of that done pretty quickly. Moving forward now with the new version of webmatrix that's coming out, Kentico will be bringing some more functionality and some more value to the webmatrix platform, which really will be good for both of our companies. And so, the user experience now inside webmatrix when the new version is released is going to be that you'll install the Kentico software inside this development tool. As soon as you've installed that, you'll sort of have a Kentico experience available to you where you'll be able to go and train up on Kentico. You'll be able to get links into the community and into the forums, and you'll be able to get into communication directly with Kentico as well. And this is important on various different levels. Our objective here really is about making it as easy as possible for anybody to adopt Kentico and making it really easy for anybody to be able to ramp up on the specifics of the Kentico platform and the capabilities that are available there. So really, in the 18 months that we've been working with Kentico, I think we've achieved a huge amount, and we've really seen that manifest in real benefits back to our communities. So on the other side of the relationship, obviously there's some benefits that we accrue back to Kentico and its communities, and those benefits have really been in several areas. So obviously one of the things that we want to do is to support the Kentico community. We're here at Kentico Connection for that reason, and we'll have a presence at the Prague event also for that reason, simply because we want Kentico's communities to know that we support Kentico and that we're about growing the Kentico community. Beyond that though, we've been able to help Kentico in terms of giving them appropriate contacts within the Azure team when they were going through the process of getting their software ready to run on Azure and to be certified. We've been able to give them direct interaction with the webmatrix team, and that's important because really what that interaction was about gathering feedback about the next version of webmatrix and talking to each of the people that work with webmatrix to understand what aspects are good, what aspects need to be improved, and what are the things that they'd like to see in the second version. And we're hoping that those sorts of interactions will continue into the future. We've also been able to support various various projects with Kentico around things that we believe together are very, very strategically important. And that support stretches in every direction, from making sure that Kentico has the right contacts to potentially even financially investing in those projects, depending on how important those projects are to Microsoft. Lastly, and as I said before, part of what we want to do is we want to give Kentico access to audience that potentially they haven't had access to before. And so we continue to research events and research opportunities where we can talk about Kentico to new audiences and hopefully get new users into the community that way as well. Lastly, we have a marketing relationship with Kentico also, and that relationship spreads various different aspects of our marketing, both online and offline. So on the online side, Kentico is at microsoft.com/web. There's a profile there for Kentico. And we also talk about Kentico to some of the communities that we work with. So traditionally, we've spoken with the Website Spark community. And if you don't know what Website Spark is, it's very simply a program that's designed for web agencies that allows web agencies to get access to Microsoft platform bits and ramp up extremely easily on the Microsoft platform. And as part of that value proposition, because they're web agencies, we believe that web applications are really, really important as well. And so, we've gone down the road with Kentico of building offers and motivating members of the Website Spark community to adopt Kentico as part of their business as well. And so I think the benefits flow in each way. On the one hand, Kentico is really giving us a lot of value by providing us product feedback, by helping us to spread the good word of what the Microsoft platform can do, by adopting our technologies and showing how practically they are useful and how they add business value as well. On the other hand, we're helping Kentico in terms of getting them marketed out there, helping them to get to new audiences and facilitating those platform adoption items as well.